right now because I like to start from the top down. So I got 4 trees up there I gotta fell. So there's this dead red fir, those 2 dead red firs, and then this leaning live red fir. It's a little twiggy guy, but it has a super hard lean and it's like leaning right towards the house. So I'm gonna throw a rope in that and I'm gonna see if I can't get it to side hinge. I'm actually going to be pulling from like 45 to not 90, but I'm gonna be pulling 45 to try to, you know, control that lean, or at least the force on that back end when I fell it sideways. Those all, I think I can wedge bang them. This dead one on the right here, it's kind of got a lot of limb weight coming out this way. It's dead, so I'm gonna have to read that when I'm felling it. And then the big one and that guy both got a hard lean going straight to the right across the hill. So that I don't need to do anything with those. Those are just wedge bangers. That's my plan for right now. This one, pretty much leaning straight that direction. So even if I face the hinge a little bit this direction, I can get it to go parallel. This one right here, you can see all the limb weights out right here. And it's actually got a pretty good lean. Pretty much that direction, which is pretty much straight in line with that little satellite dish down there. You know what, I should just wedge bang that one over to where I'm kind of working my way over. So I'll start with that one, then I'll throw a rope in this one, and then I'll do this dead one, and then I'll do this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that started right there. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that little one over there. It's got a pretty good lean, so I'm not super worried about it. There's a whole lot more wood weight over on this side. Do got the limb weight over there. I think I can still wedge bang it over that direction. I just really hope it doesn't get caught in that tree right there. Try to avoid that the best that I can, because I just don't want to mess with that tip up there. down. 3 to go. You know, with how well that one went, I think I'm just gonna wedge bang this one over. I think it'll be just fine. I'm not really going against its lean all that much. I'll just make sure to leave extra hinge on this side.
That was a thick hinge on that side. I definitely had to cut some more. Just wanted to make sure it held for that whole time. Thick hinge, baby. Thick hinge. This one's definitely going where I want it. It's got all the limb weight where I want it to go and everything too.
See, it's always a good view out here, man. There we go. Just barely fits, man. It's almost like it was meant to be. My main goal here is to take tension off it, not necessarily to pull it right away. The last one needs to be a 1/2 inch. Okay, I got a new super cool idea. Check this out. I'm gonna put a bowline, a running bowline on there. I'm gonna slide it up right up into there to where once I get my hinge in, I could just pull on it and it'll keep pulling to where I can have the tension on there, but then I'll also have a rope right there, comes down to my feet right here. So when I'm ready, I can just pull down on it and it'll keep it swinging this direction. Worth it. My chainsaw's fine. Come on now. Oh, need to tighten these bad boys up. That was super cool. Even though I launched my chainsaw. Dude, look how much hinge I had to put on back here. And look how far it ripped out. And now let's make sure I didn't break anything, because that would suck. Yes! It's all good, baby. It's all good. That's the only thing I could have broke. It's all good. That rope, it would have fell like right over there if I didn't have it also tied off to that tree with my my ox block, because you could see that thing was pulling and then it made it swing, because that hinge like completely broke. If it wasn't for that ox block, this would not have gone right here. It would have gone way further down there. And so they probably wouldn't have a little satellite dish down there anymore, because it probably would have landed right where that satellite is. It probably wouldn't have hit the house, but it would have hit the satellite, which, you know, like I said, I have a track record of no damages ever since I started my company, and I would like to keep it that way.
Austin's free services to see the world from the tip top. Ain't no vacation, ain't no flip-flops. Don't have no time, don't have no TikTok. We're too busy sending big tops, send it from the skyline.